What's up, everybody? It's Adrian.
Justin C.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the button below. Also, share it with your friends.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now roll the tape.
All right. How long are we doing this for?
We're your hosts,
Adrian Doell and
Justin C.
there and back.
Here we go.
There. Save it. Hold on one second.
Yeah, her teacher was like,
Welcome to There and Back.
hey.
We've been there, and now we're going back. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see. It really does help us out. The show went fucking awesome. Everybody killed it, and Adrian made a fool of the town bitch. So that was great.
Yeah.
Hey, let's be town whore.
Town hall.
No, supposedly.
Be respectful now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I did not accurately
The
quote
working
the
lady for cigarettes or something. Like,
for bucket cigarettes.
She's a nice lady, folks. Very nice lady.
I told her, I said, that we're gonna. I told her about the podcast,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice.
and she put me on her Snapchat.
Oh shit.
Really?
So you got to tell the story.
I don't know if we'll need lights, but just in case. You think we'll need lights on the way home? I don't think I'll get that
Probably
dark.
at some point, but
Well-
not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna set these.
Let's put them in the glove compartment, which they don't fit in.
Yeah.
I wish it did.
That's a good spot.
I need Red Band or Jamie. One of those guys.
Fucking Death Squad.
You can just
So yeah, tell us about what happened, Adrian.
So I was sitting there. I was standing there. My bad. No, I went up there, and Kayla, as we've all known, come to know her, or as Kayla's, And no, like I was doing my stuff, and it was like after I got into talking about Oklahoma, she started just like talking. She kept talking to that teacher that was across the thing, and she kept talking to her friend, and then she'd look at me, and it's like she would hear maybe a quarter of the joke, and then she'd be like this when I'd hit any punch. She'd be like, and then I finally was just like, "Hey, you guys gonna keep talking?" Like, yeah, I'm gonna. You're right in front of me, and let's make sure Justin doesn't fuck this car up.
Dude, you're like me. I have to, since I was a paramedic, I fucking always have to be watching. And it's funny because when I go back and watch the podcast, if I'm not driving, I'm like,
Just scoping it.
dude.
Just imagining Adrian as a paramedic. We're gonna get you saved. By the way, how much McDonald's have you had this week?
No,
Are you okay?
I wasn't that crunchy back then, dude.
But no,
I wasn't wearing hemp hats with fucking stash pockets in them back then either.
It's a sweet hat.
Thank you. I gotta levitate.
Does Ted Nugent know you have it?
Oh shit! I'm driving here. I put in the GPS.
I'll tell you how to go.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
do that.
Yeah, you're fine. Just
Yeah,
get on I-35
Like them
and
fucking
solve it.
comedians are fucking retards.
But
Don't know how
no,
to pull out of the parking lot.
how do you drive? No, Nugent, I actually did not get to do.
I don't know. It
like,
didn't make sense.
I honestly
should've
did
said
not
it.
get to do like 4
backwards.
minutes of material because of
Right.
yeah.
But it was so worth it.
Oh yeah. So this lady, we've come to know her as Kayla. She like right in the like just kept talking. So of course I engaged, and then when I did that, like it's like it gave her a spark to think that this guy's gonna roast me. What do you got? And she kept doing this.
Yeah.
And I kept just so I kept asking like, oh, this is your teacher? That's weird. Sorry, I don't hang out with my teachers. Like whatever. And then that just triggered her more. And then she called me a pussy. She's like, pussy, like that under breath. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Let's talk about you. And then I wanted to say something to guess her middle name, which it wasn't Renee. I was like trying to think of a Southern name. And then when she said C, of course, I said cunt.
Yes,
And
of course.
What choice did I have?
I had no choice. The realm gave me a letter,
Yeah.
and it was right there.
The
It's
comedy
the first
gods.
thing that popped into everybody's head.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody said when they said, she said, like, see, like, oh, like that. And a couple people didn't hear because she was speaking low. But, like, dude, I mean, she got up so fast.
Where's your mic?
Right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, bring it down because mine was going.
Yeah. You're supposed to put these, if you have them like this, put them right here.
Yeah, but I had one time right there, and it made it like very.
Is that better, Justin?
Yeah, that's better. Do
I
what you
put
want.
mine right here.
Right
Put
here.
mine down
Is this
here.
good? Is this good?
Yeah.
on my nipples.
Mine's in my asshole. Right?
Dace, we told you to stop putting the mics in your asshole.
Sorry, I just can't help it.
We're gonna write your name on it. That's,
It makes
that's
it
yours
really-
only.
It's
Just
hard.
need
It makes it really shitty
It's a
editing.
square peg. What can I say?
No, y'all didn't put yours in your assholes. That's what I said. Put them in your
Yeah.
assholes.
That's how they pick up sound the best.
The best
In your
rental
asshole.
podcast on the nation. But no, she got in my face, and then she kept
Like
trying.
way
Yeah,
in
like,
his face.
Literally.
Like
Right there.
right there.
Yeah, she's like,
Like a centimeter or
I thought
two.
she was trying to make out with you at first. I didn't know what was
she was. You know,
She
no.
was.
But no, like she kept trying to get me to apologize to her, and I'm like,
And then her
No.
teacher gets
So
up.
you did not back
And then her
down also.
teacher-
Major props to you. Were like, no, you want me to apologize for saying things that are normally okay to say? You.
I brought up. I was just like, sorry that I offended you with a word that's what was it
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
Widely accepted.
Yeah. Except some people here in the 70s got offended and were like, you can't say that word. Which is wild because no joke, I remember I was at this flooring store getting flooring a long time. It was like 2016. I was Lumber Liquidators. We're getting floor. And this guy was bringing back, my friend Derek worked there. So this guy was bringing back flooring that his wife had picked out, but they were both from New Zealand. And so he comes in there, he's like, oh, yeah, I know, I got to exchange it. The cunt right there got the wrong blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, you shut the fuck up, you bastard, you fucking cunt. And they said cunt 20 times to each other. And then at the end of the day, they got some new flooring and went home. And I'm just like, I'm just, if you get offended by that word, like, okay, cool. But they're like, actually, who cares? Why are you offended by that word? Because
Yeah.
like I said, like, I don't know. I'm glad nobody dropped any hard R's tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they would have loved it, I think.
Everybody else would have loved it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dirty stuff went over very well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Once I saw that, I was like, all right, well,
Yeah.
this is great.
After Dace bombed, I knew I had to go up there and
I
do
fucking
something.
did good.
They did.
Awesome.
What are you talking about?
They love those horses, dude.
Dude, they love the horse jokes.
I think I've said
They
that
always
every
love
person
horse.
that we've seen tonight. They'd be like, "Oh, you guys did great." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry about Dace."
Why are you
Like,
picking on me, man?
Oh, Dace, you did really
'Cause
well.
you do that.
You're an overreactor. It's really
bring
fun.
it on my-
Alex ran the light.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Alex
did I
didn't give
really?
a fuck. You gave him a light, and he goes, 10 more minutes, okay.
I thought you said 2 for 2 minutes. My bad, dude.
Oh,
No, he did say two.
I did.
Yeah, and you did like 5 more minutes.
Oh fuck, my bad, dude.
All right.
See, he had the longest set tonight.
Because
But you did good. Yeah, you
Yeah.
carried the crowd carried.
I was waiting for that Trump. When's he going to do Trump? When's he going to do Trump?
I'm bummed that I missed it. I was taking a
Oh
leak.
Jesus! Did you see that when she was on my face? And I was like, I started
I
going,
saw that.
I thought this was America, freedom of speech. And then I
Oh,
just,
that was
I didn't,
great.
yeah, I didn't say who though, but I kept saying 24, 24.
Yeah.
And dude, I saw all those redneck dudes in the back go. Oh, I was just like, yeah, know your audience. Like I said, like, and then what made me laugh is the amount of people that came up to me after the show. Even her, like my favorite was that guy that was sitting next
Because
to her.
she's a local cunt.
Yeah.
They all knew her and was like, her name's Kayla. She fucking sucks. Really gave it
Yeah,
to her.
literally everybody came out
Like,
and said that
yeah,
to
I
me.
know her. She's so and so and blah blah blah. They all hated her and all
Everybody hated-
loved it whenever we trashed on her. Right?
What was it? My favorite was that guy with the Raiders hat. I asked him, I was like, Kayla, your friend? He goes, he just backs off, like, and the Taylor goes like that. And then, yeah, after that,
Shitter.
everybody came up. They're like, dude, if there was somebody you could have done that to, that was the person. And like, I felt kind of bad.
She did that shit. No, don't fucking feel bad. She did that shit in the middle of my set. It fucking pissed me off. I said, like, oh, I don't even remember what it was. I said it did something. She said something. Oh, she was trying to get me to moonwalk some more.
Well,
And I
that
was like,
one,
I'm not a
oh,
clown,
yeah.
bitch.
well,
And
that
then
one,
she was like, don't cool it on the B word. And I was like, okay, lady, calm down. And then, yeah, she just wouldn't shut up. And then she was like trying to get me to fucking do it. She was like, yeah, look at the next. She was like, what's your next joke? What's your next joke?
she suffers.
Oh!
Suffers from STS, small town swears.
Yeah.
Like you go up to, well, actually, it depends where you go in the city and say if you said that word, then people are gonna be like, you know, you're not doing my comedy show. But like here these people get like super offended by it. Which when I said that to her, I just only assumed. I'm like, that's why I said. So that's why you're single. It made total sense. Like, yeah, she's.
Fuck her.
That shit
Don't
was
feel
so
bad.
funny.
She deserved every bit of it.
Well, you guys, you know, everybody did great. Everybody did amazing except for Dace, and it's just another.
But, you know, you always got to
No,
have
Dace
one.
did. You did really well. Like
Yeah.
Adrian, you did well. Alex, when did you go up?
First.
You went up first.
It was cool.
Oh.
Yeah, my only thing is I wish we got a free meal because that girl, I will give our server the benefit of a doubt for being a hustler because she
Oh.
Yeah,
was
she
like,
hustled.
Yeah.
what do you want for drink? What do I so put your drink down? He's like, water. She's like, so you want to get some food? You want to get some food? You want some food right here? And she kept holding the thing, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get food here.
Let's get
But
food.
here's the thing that makes no fucking sense. Out of all three of us, I ordered a goddamn club sandwich first, and you both got your meals
Oh yeah.
way before me.
The hot meals came out.
Yeah,
first.
yeah. It made no sense. And then they brought me a meal
Maybe
when
the sandwich guy was taking shit.
right. I felt like the guy was back there like, this motherfucker wants a sandwich back here making.
Bro, that bacon wrapped meatloaf was fucking
Dude, that looks
fire.
good.
You got a major pop. I don't remember what joke it was, but you got a major pop
Yeah, you
in
did.
there.
I think everybody got major pops.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
I'll be honest, I got scared because when she got my face, I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is the first show. I don't want them to think that like this is something that happens all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But then once it was over, just the mass of people that were like, that was the
I
funniest
shouted.
thing.
Like when she
Oh,
was
yeah.
there, I was like, sit the fuck down.
Oh, that was you?
That was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
She was pissing me off. Fuck her.
Yeah, at
Dace
first
wanted
I-
to watch me do comedy. Thank you, man.
Even though you trash him.
Because I was like, oh, good. The crowd
I know,
is telling her to sit down, but it was just you.
I said sit down, and then he said the real version. Sit the fuck down, bitch.
I heard you say you gave me the confidence to really fucking
Yeah.
say it. I felt like everybody else needed to.
It was so good though,
I was
dude.
like, fuck it, I'll be the guy.
She was just really, how do I say it? She became an easy target because she kept just leading and leading
She
and
wanted
leading.
everything to be about her. She's one of those fucking people who goes to a comedy show and wants.
She was like, keep
wants
my
that-
cunt
wants
out of your
attention.
fucking
Yeah, just wants attention. She sat front row, right dead center,
Yeah.
and talked the whole fucking
I'm
time.
just glad she wasn't there when I was up there.
Well,
Same.
can I say something though, Adrian? I think you and Justin need to dress like the same for one of your podcasts, like kind of how her and her friend did. Like, yeah.
Same boots.
Yeah, same
and
shit.
fucking tassels on them.
And the same fake tits too.
Yeah.
Modern farmhouse type chick.
And I remember when she did the thing, she's like, "Here, make me an apology video." She whipped it out, went straight to Snapchat. And I'm like, "Oh, of course you have Snapchat." Like, she made me put an apology thing on her Snapchat, but it was just me going like, "I'm sorry that I called you a cunt, but I really didn't." And then she was, I guess, drunk enough to be like, "I got you." I'm like, I don't know who you're gonna show that to, but whatever. Like,
Yeah.
do you know Seth Wadley? You probably do. It was fun though. I'm glad I got to do the show. Hope I
Yeah.
do more.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah, dude,
everybody.
Justin, thanks for having us. Dude.
Hell yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Super
Thank you.
proud that you are freaking. You did your first show.
Hell yeah.
The server kept trying to buy my stuff.
Really?
Like the first time that I was trying to pay for it, it
Whoa.
like declined. But I was like, this shouldn't be
She
declined.
she felt
And you know-
sorry.
My shit.
You
did
know how
that
it
too.
is whenever your shit gets declined, and then you're just like, no, this is
Yeah, yeah.
I have money, and it should work. And then I tried it again, and it didn't work. And then she was like, I got it, and I was like, stop. I got it. Don't do this. And then I just tapped it, and then it worked. And then later I got
Mine
another
did the same thing.
Yeah, and then
I
I
had
got
to
another
pay
drink
for-
later, and she was like, let me get it. And I was like, no.
You know you were supposed to have 3 drinks for free, right?
She said two.
Yeah, I had 2 drinks, and I wanted.
Yeah, but I gave each
Oh,
of them one of my
yeah.
drinks.
Yeah, but it was towards the comedy was already over, and then the bartender was like, "Do you want me to put it on their tab, Dathan and whatever?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, the show's already over. That'll feel weird." Like I don't know. I was like, "Let me just."
Oh,
pay for it."
bro.
I only had one drink. I could have gave somebody my drink.
No, I felt weird about it because the show was already over and everything. I was like,
Yeah.
"Let me just pay for it." I'll just
Yeah,
$3 and some change.
I kept getting Dr. Peppers and feeling like
You got
such a
that dildo app?
Dildo app?
Yeah, you adjusting the speed on your dildo?
Yeah.
Nice.
What? He's got a dildo?
It's my new it's my new fucking when people use their phones while I'm doing stand up, that's my new shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
You
It was
like
just like the
putting
perfect time
speed
for it.
on your
Yeah, yeah.
It sucks because like I had like a whole thing I was gonna do and talk about today in Paul's Valley, like things because I know that town very well.
Right?
And what sucked is I used to be a credit manager. Actually, can I tell this story now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Totally.
So I used to be a credit manager at a rental company, Rent-A-Center.
Okay.
I did that for a bit. And I had to come to Paul's Valley for a repossession. Well, no, my bad. It was a maintenance call. So we brought, like, I was out there, but I was looking for, my job was to find people who ran from their accounts and, like, locate lost and like, But I came to Paul's Valley and I go to a house and we're bringing a washer in. And the guy goes, yeah, go down that hallway and go, it'll be right to your left. So me being me, I'm just like, oh, down the hallway to the left, that's where the washroom is. No, that was the bedroom where two of the fattest fucking people I have ever seen in my life were just going at it.
Oh,
Like, I mean, dude, he
shit.
had her leg up in a position to where, it draped.
Oh,
Like he had a curtain that he had to peel back. He's like, yeah, I'm still in. Like, and I just saw all of it. I walk in and go, oh, and then it just like went. And then no
You're
joke.
not the dryer.
Yeah. And I remember the other guy I was with, I just handed him the cart and I was like, dude, here, can you do this? I got to grab something out of the vehicle. And I just stayed there like, because they came out. Like, no joke. He goes and makes to the washroom and I go over there to hand him stuff. And they just walk in and look at us. And I'm just like, hey, like,
Hey guys.
they got a new washer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You gotta wash their clothes. It's full of sex. But anyway, how was your food though? Would you?
It was good.
Like 1 to 5.
I'd say strong 3.5, 4. What about you?
I say me and Dace both got the club sandwich. Would you say it was worthy?
It's pretty decent, yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
I definitely didn't eat all of it.
I did not either.
Did you not get it to go?
No, I didn't want it to. That's fine.
Dace just thinks it's too good for
It's
leftovers.
getting dark. You need your sunglasses.
Yeah, I do.
What are you, Corey fucking Hart or something?
Oh, dude, I did their prescription, so I'm like,
Not you. I'm talking.
oh, dude, yeah.
oh, I got prescription sunglasses too.
I wear these 90s like more than I actually wear my actual glasses because like most of the time I'm driving or outside somewhere and it's not too bad. I can tell you the town of Purcell fucking sucks. Because
Yeah.
they just got fiber internet and nobody in that town knows what the fuck that means, so they don't want to hear about it.
Oh
Like,
no.
dude, I go to houses and like we go to businesses and you try and talk about the benefits of what fiber internet does and everything. They're like, oh,
We have it at my house. I love that shit.
Where you at? Oh yeah,
I'm in
Oh,
Del City.
Del City. Yeah, we're not there yet.
I got AT&T fiber.
You said AT&T fiber. Was it it's just I don't know. Also, I've had people in Purcell open the door with like knives and guns and bats and that.
I mean, that's pretty standard, right? Oh yeah, I live in Del City, so it's pretty
Dude.
standard at my house too.
I have a story about Del City. So when I said we worked for Rent a Center, we had a delivery out there.
Did you accidentally do meth?
No,
Oh.
but we passed kind of trying to remember the fuck it is. It's kind of over by the Tinker area, but there was these apartment complexes. And when we were going, there was this guy in a parking lot selling CDs and everything of it. So
Oh,
we went
yeah,
around
yeah.
him and we go into this apartment complex. We open the back door to start pulling the stuff out. Hear gunshots. Just dude, like 15, 16 gunshots, like boom, boom, boom. So I jump into the back of the box van, like behind this kind of like countertop, like a dresser. Just freaked out. Like, what the fuck was that? Next thing you know, there was cops.
Was that like a Wingstop gas station?
If there's a, I know
There was a guy selling CDs over there, and he got shot.
was this like 5 or 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was dead set.
There's a Pizza Hut across the street, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the Wingstop like gas station. That's like a dangerous gas station. Also, the one furthest west
Yeah.
is like where all the drive-bys in the whole fucking
That's scary.
town happen. Like in Oklahoma City, that's one of the most dangerous 7-Elevens. But anyways, I live in a neighborhood like back away from there, like north and west.
So you live in the good Del City?
So I live in like a pocket. Like we have all like families and old people,
Yeah.
but we hear gunshots pretty frequently.
What about you, Alex? Do you hear gunshots where you live?
No, not really. No.
You,
Not
Dace?
in Yukon.
Do what?
Do you live in the bad part of Norman?
No, I live in a pretty decent part of Norman. My stepbrother, when he was living with me, he got his truck stolen, but that's because he left it unlocked with his keys in.
That's just Oklahoma, man.
That's kinda on him.
You could turn yours
I
off
used
if
to
you
live
took over.
on the east side of Troost in Kansas City, bro, which was like the fucking ghetto. So, yeah.
I don't think I've ever lived in the ghetto.
No?
I'm a little upper class, guys. I'm just kidding. No,
Now, if I lived on the other side of 44th Street, that's the ghetto.
Anybody else ever lived in a trailer park?
No.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You lived in a trailer
with
park?
cockroaches.
Yeah, I lived
in
in my
Sulphur?
place.
Oh my god.
That was the first house on the left.
Hell yeah,
The
Dace.
first trailer on the left.
That's what's funny is Dace is from Sulphur. My mom's from Sulphur. So there's like a lot of shit that I could talk about that like he knows, and I'm just like,
That's funny.
dude, it's a wild town. Like here,
It
check
is.
this out. So in Sulphur, my favorite. I told him this before. Is at this place called Bulldog Video, and it's
It
withstood.
was right
the
next door to the Radio Shack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
shit.
they
They
withstood
got
the
Radio
test.
Shack there too,
They
huh?
Oh yeah.
We went to Radio Shack today.
Yeah,
They
we
were
went to-
closed though.
I actually
Just for today.
I'll post a
They're
picture.
opening back up tomorrow. We'll put
Yeah.
the picture.
we didn't talk about the action figure museum though yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah. That was
Action
kick
Figure
ass.
Museum was amazing.
So the guy who runs that also lives in LA.
Yeah.
And he's like made action figures for what? The Simpsons, Batman, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I forget anything else, but like that, dude, that's
Yeah.
kind of wild that that's where he put it. Was in Paul's Valley, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was just some nerd that collected them locally in Paul's Valley. I had no idea that he actually made them and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I thought they were just like donated, like they bought people's toys that came in because part of me was
Right.
about to be like, I got a couple Star Wars toys I'm gonna throw your way.
Right.
But dude, imagine having that collection. Like that's
Yeah.
Well, and he's like, I had to take all my Batman down. And I was like, well, where are they? In a warehouse.
That
One
back,
of my warehouses.
that
it's like,
back room used to
holy
be all
shit.
Batman stuff. Last time I went,
Yeah.
I was in first grade, and I remember they had like a whole lot. I feel like they had a whole Batmobile back there.
I feel like they should bring back the Batman shit. But
They should. It
well,
was,
dude. I gave him an opportunity. He might have gold with it. I told him he needs to have another room that's the Bat Cave, and it's just all the Batman stuff.
yeah, right?
Hey, we're also looking for a podcast sponsor. So
Yes, we're looking for
yeah,
podcasts.
Action Figure Museum.
Uh,
That would be the kick-ass sponsor.
It just
That
comes
would
up
be so awesome.
If you get that, it needs to come up like the old vintage Batman logo. Like,
Yeah.
please.
plug it at least 32 times per episode.
and
But
if you like action figures, you can also go to the Action Figure Museum.
you can actually just say that this podcast is sponsored by the Comedy Valhalla.
Yeah. We did that last time. Welcome to
Or
Valhalla.
Dace, you're on that quite frequently, aren't you?
Yeah, here and there.
I listened to it.
Down there
once.
twice.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
Alex has got his like Civil War podcast.
Do you really?
Really?
I sure don't.
Oh,
I sure don't.
dang.
It's called Boats and Nils. Today we talk about ships and how they were built in the Civil War era.
He has a Civil War podcast. It's called Where America Went Wrong.
See, that's what I wish somebody would do is like one of the comics would just have a podcast that was like, have you listened to it? And then you go to listen to it. And it's completely not what you thought.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, what do? You're like, yeah, I run a podcast on the early ships in the 1900s, including the Titanic.
I'm actually thinking about doing, because I just started gardening. So I am thinking about having like either a podcast or a page called
So if you do a podcast,
The Funny Farm.
So if you do a podcast, you better get Will Burnson on there.
Oh, yeah? Is he?
Oh, dude, he's massive
Oh
gardening.
yeah, he's
No
all
shit.
about grass. He
Yeah.
always talks about grass.
Guy knows.
Oh,
like,
y'all would get along for sure then.
Oh, dude, I'm a fucking freak. I don't
He,
know
like,
if I told you
tilled
about
his-
my water.
He tilled his front yard and planted clovers,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't have to mow.
Yeah, but the fucking weeds took over.
Yeah,
it.
the weeds
and-
took over. You need
So.
to till, I guess, a little better.
Well, I'm gonna start early next year because I started when the grass is already growing.
Yeah.
So next year I'm gonna start like early, so that everything fucking actually dies, and then I can fucking plant. I'm gonna do like I've seen like micro clover that only grows like an inch. I'm thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
It's a little more expensive, but
I didn't know people did it with clovers. I knew, like, in certain climates, people do moss.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
grass.
clovers encourage bees.
Really?
So then I just saw a bee in my backyard the other day.
so you're getting into honey?
I'll be.
No, that'd be awesome. Whenever I move onto some land, I'll probably do that.
I had a friend that did that. They do that. They like
Yeah.
have bee stuff and everything like that. I couldn't do that shit.
Oh, bro.
That's fucking terrifying,
The
dude.
benefits of it, though, fucking raw honey is so good for you.
I heard killer bee honey is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. I saw a documentary or something on YouTube.
There's this stuff called wild honey, and it's got like, it's only found in a certain part of a certain country. I can't remember where it is. I think it's like New Zealand or some shit.
Where the word cunt is acceptable.
Where the word cunt
Yeah.
is acceptable. And they have to like climb these specific cliffs to get it, but you like trip your nuts off if you take it.
You
I had a
trip?
buddy take it, but if you take too much, it can give you an arrhythmia,
I thought you were
which
going to
is
say
like
erection.
a fucked up heart rhythm, basically.
If you have too much of this honey, it gives you quite the stiffy. Have you guys ever seen the Trump sign that's still here? We still, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I noticed on the way here. It's like Trump 2020.
Yeah.
Should we
Oh.
plug these lights in? What do you think?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, your octagons are in my truck.
I think these will be fine.
But I'm saying, like, make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
I give them to you because I don't need 2 sets.
Justin, you got something I can hit there, brother?
Oh yeah, I do. I got some crack. I got some
Oh.
Molly.
Woo!
Do you need a vape, a weed vape, or a nicotine vape?
I'll take both.
I'll
take what I can get.
I only have weed.
I'm a fiend.
I've got both of them.
Mm-hmm. Should get your card, bro.
I should get my card actually.
It's so liberating.
Yeah, I'm buying John Wallen
gotta, like,
weed, Josh
Yeah,
Trillo,
friends come over.
but they all pay
Yeah,
for
dude.
it.
Yes, just
Son of
keep saying that on the podcast.
No, I'm gonna cut that out.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna cut that part out. I buy weed for everybody.
We had to cut so
My
much out of
address
John
is.
Wallen's
Yeah.
because he's like, my parents don't like me smoking.
Yeah. His parents like monitor all of his content.
Yeah,
John Wallen does live with his parents.
yeah.
I had to tell my mom not to come to the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, she could have came.
No,
She
I don't
is-
want my mom there. No.
Okay.
Why?
You don't know my mom, brother. No.
Dace's mom's really cool.
She is pretty cool, but I didn't want her to come to my show.
I've never
fine.
met her, but I've heard stories.
I don't think it would have been embarrassing for her. What do you say?
Yeah, Dace, you're a funny man. You should let her see how her funny little boy is.
She knows how funny her little boy is, but
Does she call you Captain Giggles?
no. I almost told you what she actually called.
Shit.
Is it cunt?
Ding.
You apologize,
Oh
Danielle.
man, that's not gonna be on the pod. I mean, I guess we could. I don't care if people freaking I'm smoking on the pod. So
Oh yeah.
as long as everybody else is good,
We're just not going to talk about John or anybody else.
we're just not gonna talk about buying John Wallen weed.
You guys remember when he won a fake competition?
Yeah.
What? No, I don't remember that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
the funniest comic in
Funniest
OKC competition.
Oh, is that not a real competition?
I mean, it's a competition, but he's just cracking jokes.
It's a cracking joke. Yeah, because like there was that guy. What was his name? Sean something. The one who did it and everybody entered it. Were you there?
No, I tried to get on.
Were you there, Dace?
Yeah, I was there. I don't
Yeah,
want
but
to
this
talk about it.
say all these people like he recorded everybody who got their stuff. It was recorded perfectly. Then he announced the winner. Some people didn't even pay, and then nobody's also ever seen their footage.
So you
So
just stole their
crazy.
jokes.
yeah, our jokes are killing in Lithuania right now.
Yeah. And John lost all
We
his
call you
jokes.
buddy a lot.
Good thing I bought.
Buddy.
Hey, I heard about that. Yeah, John lost all his jokes, and I'm like, you gotta back that shit up, man. Don't just. I'm like,
That sucks, dude.
Well, so what I do is I think writing it out helps me. So I write it out on the iPad.
I don't write them out anymore.
No?
No, not for me. It didn't work for me, but it works for you. Keep doing it.
Yeah, so like I'll take notes on my phone at some point and then I'll write about it. Just kind of sit there and brainstorm. I need to do this more because it really helps. I'll put on just some like lo-fi or some shit and just sit there and write about a specific thing.
I just go with the crowd.
Yeah.
I just kind of have them in the bank.
Do you guys know what a Zettelkasten is?
That's the sword
No.
from Highlander, right?
No. Zettelkasten is it's a writing and note-taking technique invented by a German guy.
No kidding.
And-
Saddlecast?
Yeah,
Jesus, no.
Zettelkasten. Say it in Hank Hill.
Wait, what's the word?
Zettelkasten. Zettel casting.
Oh,
Settle casting. Yeah, you didn't get to Hank Hill tonight.
see,
Wait,
Bobby,
can we go off subject real quick about Alex real quick?
Yeah.
When the fuck did you start doing a Trump impression?
Dude,
also,
I saw that
yeah.
Starlight one night. I was like, God damn, this guy's cooking.
Oh, dude, yeah. As soon as you did that, that crowd lit up for you.
Hell
They
yeah.
were like,
That was
'Cause-
probably that pop, that big pop you got, dude. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
can you give us some Trump, Alex? I feel like you haven't talked much. I want to hear some Trump.
I already said the Rosie thing. What do I say?
Just talk about how Kayla didn't like the word.
Cunt. It's one
they-
of the-
The cunt, they tried to shoot me, okay, but I turned my head at the last minute. I knew what was gonna happen, okay. What's the guy's name?
Donald Trump.
No, the guy that always looks like he should be wearing sweatpants. He was like the AG or some shit.
Ryan
Steve
Reynolds?
Bannon. If Steve Bannon told me what was gonna happen, I turned my head at the right moment. Okay, I love Steve Bannon. Okay, I don't know anything about Project 2025. Okay,
I was thinking about him, like, they keep talking about the trajectory of the bullet and all that, and how if he moved his head at just the right moment that it didn't kill him and all
right.
Yeah.
that. I was thinking about that the other day, like him at his next, like, meeting or whatever, and he's just out there and he's like, they tried to kill me, and he's just moving all over the place.
You should use that.
Yeah.
You should use
Are your
that.
headlights
shit.
on?
He just has Parkinson's.
Yeah, mine are all on. There's the bright.
Zettel casting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Settle
okay.
cat.
So
Okay.
this guy published over 50 books and like a bunch of freaking papers and shit. And he did so by using, it's called Zettel casting, means note card box. And so he
Wow.
would have boxes. So like one box is a certain subject. And so then you come up with like more stuff for the subject and it kind of branches off. It's like a tree. Okay. So you got your subject here, like HIV medication. So like, who uses HIV medication? What demographics? Blah 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 blah. And then you can branch off with that. You should look
Huh.
it up. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna try to start using
Are you
it.
sure? Are you gonna?
I don't know if
Are
I
you
would
writing
want-
comedy or are you gonna be a professor?
No, to write
Holy-
comedy.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, and it gives you like a visual
Oh
thing.
shit!
Because then you're like,
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, I
oh,
want to
You
go
ever
to
seen
that.
that?
you're like, oh, it's
Yeah, dude,
That's
out there
cool.
doing
His
motocross.
autism
Dude.
is blurred.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they also
Oh
got
my
a hard
God,
on.
it's my
Oh shit! Fuck Zettelcast.
They also-
got motocross.
They also
Settle
have
cast
go-karts
about
over
motocross.
there.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
got
no
go
shit.
karts. Yeah, we should do that one time.
Motocross is pretty big. Guys.
but it helps you recall things like better too. I don't know if you've ever seen. Did you see Headliners Only? It's a documentary
I saw
about
it,
Kevin Hart and
But I never finished.
Oh yeah,
Chris Rock.
that was pretty good.
Did you see that board with the sticky notes on it? That's a Zettel casting. It's like how
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Rock
Chris
sets
Rock,
up
that's-
his.
yeah.
That's how he sets up
Oh, okay.
his set list.
That's what would be good for you, I think, Alex.
It's like a really refined way of like outlining.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's tons of videos on the internet about it. You should look it up because it's pretty interesting.
Those people were nice, but we met tonight. The ones who ran the show.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're very nice.
Did we ever figure
Everybody was
out?
Super nice, except for Kayla. Fuck that bitch. Fuck
Did-
you, Kayla.
Well, did we ever figure out if it was Washita or Washita or Washita?
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 Washita.
Washita.
Hopefully, I said it right in front of them.
Either way, good hosting. By
Oh,
the
I
way.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it was
great
excellent.
job.
Excellent.
Actually fucking killed it.
Thank you.
There are sometimes when you host Othello's, I'm like, is he gonna shit his pants at like 7?
I
No, you
want to
fucking
shit my
killed it, dude.
pants every time I post Othello.
My biggest pet peeve is when a comic who's hosting will take the list and bring it up on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because once that happens, then I have like 4 comics like, hey, where's the list? Where's the list?
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
have comics like, what number am I again? I'm like, holy shit, it's in the same place that it's always been.
Just take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my first time I walked 4 people for doing the pussy song.
Yeah.
I forgot you used to do
Still
musical
casting.
comedy.
Yeah.
Zettelcast, Dingus.
Yeah.
What was it?
You walked 4 people?
Yeah.
Was that
First time hosting at Othello's.
surreptitious? That
I
was
sung my opened with my
Surreptitious
queef song.
Oh, nice.
They didn't like
So
that.
something that was like meaningless, pointless.
Nice.
superfluous.
It's crazy that that's been going for 16 years now.
That is.
Othello's? Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm working on my almost 6th anniversary of it.
Podcasting, podcasting.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's 6 years. I've been doing this shit since like 2018, I think.
Damn.
it's wild because time flies. Like I have a video that I've been wanting to put out, but I like Instagram only does, you can do a minute with just a post, and I want to keep it in a minute.
Yeah.
But like I'm gonna put out a thing for like Othello's because there's been so many people that have came through there over the years, and
Yeah.
there's so many memories. And
Like a montage.
I love Othello.
Dude, I think we're like
Othello so much.
this fucking close to losing Brandon and Julie.
Oh yeah, Julie.
nah.
Julie
You
seems
don't think
to
so?
be already.
You don't think they're
gone.
gonna freaking go?
I mean, they could, but Brandon's gonna stick around. He's got a kid and everything.
Yeah.
Here. Like he's got his dad, and then Julie at the same time, she can be a big comic but still be out of Oklahoma. She's always been relatively big in her scene. Like Julie's been, since I've been in it, she was big at that time too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's just cool to see that they're finally getting over to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Like once I start seeing Brandon's doing great, it's awesome and stuff, but like I want to see him branch out of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the king of Oklahoma and do all the shows in Oklahoma. If you get a chance to go out of state, go do it, because the one thing I've learned is like a lot of people kill, but go down to Texas, do some of the jokes, you'll start to see that you'll build. Like, oh, well, it didn't work like this. And
Yeah.
I know he's doing Louisville. He's doing the dope show.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn. I did that last minute in like 2020, I think it was. They did it at Oklahoma City. And so I won't say the guy's name, but he was hosting that weekend. And so in the Dope City was like the next show on us. It was a Thursday show. And he had been hosting and wasn't doing a good job. They're like, oh, well, this guy's going to be your feature. And they go, no. And I was down at JJ's, and the manager came running down there, like looking for somebody. She's like, and I was sitting at the end of the bar. She's like, Adrian, do you want to go feature for the Dope Comedy Show right now? And I just, like, looking at the list, I looked at Justin Keith, and I was like, later. And I just fucking left and ran, hauling ass. And here's the funny thing. You knew who was at the front of Bricktown waiting? Miss Kitty, because she also heard that they were looking for a feature. So she also took her ass all the way over there.
Jeez.
And I remember coming up, she's like, oh, Adrian. I'm like, no, this is mine. And I ran in there. Like, dude, it's crazy. When they redid all this, like, so this right here, they only put in the last 5 years, because it used to just be 2 lanes going down here. But what happens is they expanded it. When they did this portion of the street from right here to the highway, they lost almost 14 businesses from the road construction. Yep. Even that just closed down here. I mean,
Yeah, that place used to be popping like all the time.
Yeah. My son got really offended when we went there because he asked for the fish and chips, and they're like, well, we have to thaw the fish. And he goes, oh, that's gross. I don't want to eat here.
No way.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy, that they didn't have authentic fish and chips.
Yeah,
In
sorry
Oklahoma.
to be Alaskan cod.
Have you guys heard about the Gordon Ramsay restaurant in the
Yes. My
Yeah.
wife wants to
Oh,
go.
I heard something about that. Yeah.
So Sebastian, when he turned 13, I asked him, was like, where do you want to eat for your birthday? And he's a big chef, Gordon Ramsay fan and everything. We went there.
That's
So
cool.
It was only $70 for
I
us too to
didn't
eat
know
there.
that
That's
there
not
was a
bad.
Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
It's up by the Top Golf.
Okay.
But dude, so he got the authentic fish and chips, and the French fries.
Oh, I have to take Sarah there. She's like a fish and chips, like.
He makes it authentic, but they triple fry the fries, so they're crisp like an
God
English
damn.
chip. But the fish that Sebastian got, no joke, was less big.
Oh,
Is it
shit.
expensive? It feels like it would probably.
It was $73 for me and him. And the thing is, you
It's
never.
like a date night.
Press and plow sounds like my Thursday night.
Oh, again on the way back.
I thought you said Preston Plow earlier.
Yeah, I know. I did.
I was like, how old's Preston?
Yeah, I was like,
He doesn't get it. That's Dace's porn name, Preston Plow. You know, they used to live on Chautauqua, and nobody ever gets that name right.
Yeah.
Anybody upset on the phone?
Chautauqua. I love Chautauqua.
He's still running the line.
Wonderful, relevant.
he's still running the light. He's never been off stage.
My favorite thing is when we did that butter, Alex, when we did that butter show, and your mic stopped working maybe a minute and a half into your set, and you went on for another 15 minutes, and you never lost track. And then you got off the stage. I was like, this mic stopped working about a minute in. You go, oh, what? I couldn't tell. Like, I was like, you're in the zone, man. You're in the zone. Have you guys, know John Banas? He comes to Othello's every once in a while.
Yeah.
Have you done his show?
No,
You
I have
have
not.
to.
I haven't.
It's usually like right. Is it?
Yeah,
No.
it's these ones over here.
Yeah.
It's one of these ones.
But like he
It's a
teaches.
tiny class.
John Bannis.
And he teaches a class here at OU, and then he'll bring comics from Othello's to come up here, and you either just talk about comedy, do a set, but you're in a full classroom with people who are wanting
Yeah,
to
and
know.
it's 2:00
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
What?
it's insane. It's fun.
No, but it was cool. It wasn't. I mean, yeah, it's like.
So
oh,
what
it's a
kind of
Hope Week or
teacher?
whatever,
What kind
but
of teacher is he?
he teaches communication. He's a communications professor. The college or the class that he teaches is the history of American humor or something like that.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck yeah.
So he'll take them the nights at Othello's that
pay
we
you?
call college nights. No,
Oh, what a fucking
Yes,
nice
if you ever come to Othello's and there's a bunch of kids
Yeah.
on the
it's like a
list,
yeah, it's a
yeah, they get
college night.
they get paid a credit to do that.
Yeah, he brought his students there. They get paid a credit to watch, not to perform, because he gets it. He's like, no, I don't want to.
But no, if they perform,
sometimes
they
they won't
get
perform.
yeah. If they have to perform, I think at the end of the year, like they have to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, yeah. That's part of their things. I think.
And that's a great night because like if I know they're there, I sprinkle us in
So-
there in the top, and then yeah.
Yeah. So what he'll do is since he's trying to teach them, and then like their final project is to do a set, he'll have local comedians. He'll come and ask you at Othello some night to go and do that. So you go over there, you teach them, and then they'll ask you questions. It's really cool. I enjoyed it a lot.
Think about
Afterwards, you say, I'm at OU, and I'm teaching like my thing. I was
That's
like, pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's what I
As a
said.
college dropout, that was pretty cool.
So I tell people as a credit, you can say, yeah, I've performed at the University of
Exactly.
Yeah.
I told everybody at work. I was like, I got to get off early today. I'm going to perform for the college.
Oklahoma. Yeah. I love when
I
I've
bet
told
your-
people about that.
I bet
They're
your
like,
work people are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
like, I'm actually going to do a lecture
Yeah.
at the University of Oklahoma about comedy. Like, what? Yeah.
My
I'm like,
my boss asked my personal supervisor. She was like, "You really going to the college?" And she was like, "No, seriously, he's playing the college." I said it to be this whole big thing, but it's really cool because after you do a set, then they'll ask you questions and stuff. Then you can just kind of talk about it. It's fun to talk about. You know, who doesn't love
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about comedy? That's a comedy.
Dude.
when last time I went, the other comic couldn't make it, so it ended up just being me and Wes Corwin,
Nice.
and then having to be like, we're not related.
I went-
Which,
I went,
Good.
sorry,
okay,
I went with Tyler Barris and Nick Kissy.
we don't say that name.
That to us.
Rest in peace.
He should now be named.
He's got gonorrhea. He died of gonorrhea.
Like the Oregon Trail.
Like
or
Dan
something.
Marino should.
Yes, Dan Marino's very alive, right?
I said
think
Dan
so.
Marino should. Remember Ace Ventura?
Oh
Oh,
Dan
yeah.
Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in
Oh, right,
hell.
right, okay.
Hell yeah.
Get
It's
left
a good
hand lane.
night, boys.
Yeah, it was a great night. Solid night.
Solid.
Solid as
Adrian
fuck.
fucking destroyed that lady. I will say
Oh,
that.
yeah, he did.
Destroyed
It was
that
so
lady.
good.
And I was like, damn.
Listen, I got a
That was
13-year-old
cool,
kid.
dude.
You don't think I've had people this close on my face? before?
Yeah.
Go
Right.
left hand lane.
Okay. Left hand lane right
Yeah,
here.
no, go.
Yeah.
Wait, turn left. Turn left.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah.
God, just
Yeah.
Keep it in.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
it in. Keep it in.
Preface this whole thing with, if you feel like you're going to die tonight,
You might-
that's
right,
normal. It's okay.
It's okay.
Just,
I don't have brakes either, people.
Yeah. On the way there, we haven't even left Norman yet. We're braking for a stoplight. It goes. The whole car's going. He goes, "You hear that?" We're like, "Yes." He's like, "That's the brakes." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know that we're on the way there." Cool.
It's the thing
So
that
if I ever
arrests
hear
our
they're like, yeah,
speed.
so Adrian and Justin died. I'm like, well, I bet you there's video evidence.
Yeah, there it is.
Right, exactly.
It's right up there.
Oh yeah, the red car.
The red car that
It's called
Alex
the toy.
spotted.
It's called the toy machine.
The toy machine. All right. I'll take your mic so we don't listen to you shit.
Oh. You can be walking the
This week's special, Adrian shitting.
One of you guys can hop up in the front.
Yeah.
Who wants to? Okay.
I guess it'd be kind of weird for
you guys should
for
all
you to
stand
get
up.
out and you to get out. And
Here we go.
there.